everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to The Good Place Season 4 Episode 9 called The Answer. Recap.
So we managed to get everyone's funerals in. Basically the group obviously complete the experiment. Michael goes to see the judge for the ruling and only he can go. So Janet, Jason and Tahani are still in the neighborhood. Chidi's obviously frozen, which was brilliant because throughout the entire episode they kind of carried him around. They just put him in set places basically while they reenacted their funerals because they obviously never got to see their funerals. So Tahani's was on a private jet,
and they kept dressing him up as well, like I said in the like Weekend at Bernie's, if you've seen the Weekend at Bernie's. But sorry, they're doing Tahani's.
So Tahani's was on a Gulfstream. Jason's was at a pool. He's lying at like the edge with like a Jaguar's like tuxedo jet blazer basically. And Eleanor's was quite simple because it was literally at the bar at the swim pool they were at with just a margarita mixer bottle, Costco sized margarita, just like that. But meanwhile, while they're doing all of that, the judge is basically Michael's talking to the judge about the points, and everyone improves except for Brent. He gets like a -1. But when they look at it, it's actually he's just under -1. He's just under 1 or 0 basically, and it shows a massive improvement. Obviously they refer back to Eleanor's mum and Pillboy, about how they've improved in their life, and the judge is like, okay, great, yeah, you've won. Like, this is brilliant. But the only way to,
I think Michael spins it as there's always a chance to get better. Like on the next day kind of thing, and they should be allowed to do that, and so she gives in. She's like, okay, you won. The point system is the flaw. But her answer to that is, we're just going to erase everything and start again. And they're like, hang on, wait, you want to kill everyone? And then she was like, that seems like a perfectly fine option. And obviously Bad Janet enters with the book that Michael gave her, and he was like, actually, I'm on their side. Like, it is a flawed system. And essentially she's about to wipe them out, but Janet steals the remote
One
control.
of the Janets puts it in a void, because there's like an army of Janets. It's like you said, it's like the Avengers Endgame thing. Is that there's loads of Janets that come in. So the judge is now individually going into each of their voids, and if she doesn't get it, she mobilizes them. And the argument is that they need to wake Chidi up because he's the only one that can solve the points problem. But he has 45 minutes to do it, and it should. Before
the 45 minutes, they need to dump all his memories in there. We don't know how it's gonna. We don't know how it's gonna affect him, which is gonna be kind of hilarious. But let's see what this episode holds. Season 4, episode 9, The Answer. Let's check it out.
What are you waiting for? Do it.
It's not that easy. He lived a whole life, and then 802 afterlives, and a second life, then a second afterlife. His psyche is like a giant bowl of M&M peak chili.
Yeah, I didn't need a reminder of that.
Here we go.
Oh no.
What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god.
Now he just needs a name.
Big decision. How about Chidi?
Oh, I like that.
I like it too.
Kid's got a philosophy book in his book cabinet.
Plus, obviously the parents kept him up, fighting.
Yeah.
Would you like some breakfast?
I have a presentation. Here's the syllabus. Take one and pass them on.
Oh my god, why you should not get divorced.
In conclusion, there's one clear answer, and it's that the two of you should stay married.
You should get ready for school. I'll take you.
We'll both take you.
It worked? Perfectly. They're happy again, Uzo.
Oh wow, he actually kept his parents together.
I proved once and for all that you can always find the answer.
Title.
Every problem has an answer. If you just read enough books and think hard enough, you can figure out the answer to any question.
I know you're really smart, but that sounds wrong. There's sheep, goat, and cow's milk. I can hardly get more.
Oh, no, this is plenty of cheese. I have to ask, has Chitty always been so thoughtful?
I like how she put it as thoughtful.
Quite delicately.
Our little Chidi at 8 years old comes in with a 1-hour lecture.
All about why we should stay married. And all these years later, here we still are.
It's the reason I got into philosophy.
Theoretical physics presents bigger questions than
Oh
philosophy.
no.
Do you really think that? Should I switch to physics?
Oh my god.
No. Stay where you are.
We have to break up.
Oh dang. Oh shit.
Why are we together?
Because it makes sense. I mean, you like Kant, I like Kant.
That's the reason?
If there's a problem with our relationship, there is an answer that will solve it. So, let's hit the library.
Dude.
Oh my god, that's not what you do.
I will show you.
Oh, dude.
Refuted most of Hume's
Yeah, she's
central
definitely
theses.
breaking up with him now.
Yeah, she's gone.
Until I had to read this, I had a will to live.
Oh my god.
Tangled web of inscrutability.
In the fun grad students will analyze this for centuries way.
Nope.
In the Unabomber way.
Oh, that shit. That's so messed up.
What in these pages do you care about?
All of it. Equally.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. There is a great mind at work in here. But where is the heart? Where are the guts?
I understand.
Do you?
I'm going to go home and compose a short paper for you, arguing that I should continue working on this longer paper.
Shut
Oh my god.
Yeah, quite right.
It's not gonna work.
Some things in life don't have an answer. Isn't that what Alessandra was saying? Isn't that what your advisor said too? Isn't that what everyone who knows you has said to you at every waking moment of your life?
Mm-hmm.
Chidi, come on in.
Damn, his life was so much more messed up than I thought it was.
I love how this is still going on in the background while he's reliving
Your
his...
fridge chooses your breakfast for you.
Oatmeal and almond milk.
Ew.
In an hour, come and buy the little house that looks like a face and get the answer to your ultimate question.
Eleanor.
Her
Yeah.
name's Eleanor.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need your help. Can I ask you something?
Well, no one's ever asked me for advice before, and you're a high school principal.
Who told you how to do this? Like, how can you just make a decision this big?
Chidi,
Follow your heart.
you can look at a problem from every angle and drive yourself crazy, but sometimes you just gotta huck a Molotov cocktail at a drone and see what happens.
Oh my god.
It's his way of
Yeah,
saying
Molotov.
follow your heart, essentially.
If you're always frozen in fear and taking too long to think about what to do, you'll miss your opportunity and maybe get sucked into the propeller of a swamp boat.
You know what? There's actually great advice in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Your soulmate Guan Yin, Tahani, Karen.
Esmeralda, you
Tahani
don't bring
was-
knives to a friendly game night. I mean, who does that?
They're prepared.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Esmeralda, it's your turn.
Stay away from her.
Blood. Seas of blood. Enemies. 1,000 years of darkness. Ugh, you fool. It was birthday parties.
Oh,
How is
my
that?
God.
What?
I must away and tend to my ravens.
Oh, and to do the cape flick as well. Jesus. Definitely stay away from her.
How do you have the confidence to just swoop in and so elegantly take charge of a whole group of strangers?
The confidence comes from failure. You live through the failure and you learn from it.
Yeah, I can't operate that way. I can't make a decision unless I'm sure I'm right. This has been fun, as always.
Yay!
What was... why did you... Who was it?
As far as who it was me, weirdo. Come on, there is no way you're supposed to spend eternity with a woman who sleeps in a giant nest.
I don't think anyone is. Not that.
You remember that story I told you about my parents?
Yeah, I don't think that story is as cute as you think it is, man. I mean, I'm sure you were cute.
I was thinking about it as well, and
It's really
messed up. It's not cute.
That moment? Woof, that's too much to put on an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
I kind of wish cute little Chidi just got to be a kid, rather than a miniature professor trying to solve all the world's problems.
You might even say that what happened between his parents pushed him to be what he is now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to deserve you.
Believe it, baby. I'm all yours. At least until something better comes along.
Is this when they first hooked up?
I think this is the version,
Yeah.
We found each other before hundreds of times. We can do it again.
Oh, man.
This was hard to watch this episode,
Soulmates aren't real, are they?
Chidi, in all honesty, I don't know. I knew what you expected to find when you got here. Answers. The soulmate one, in particular. They're not found. They're made. People meet, they get a good feeling, and then they get to work building a relationship. Like your parents.
It was the feeling they got watching me, this scared little kid, telling them that he needed them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
You reminded them of what they already had. It convinced them to go to counseling.
I never knew they went to counseling.
Yeah, kids are idiots.
I mean, that would make more sense, right?
Yeah.
That they went for counseling.
It was obvious as well. It looked cute at the time, but obviously a kid doing a 1-hour lecture on why they shouldn't get divorced isn't going to solve everything.
What a time to learn.
Man, I'm so glad he's back.
Can you give me a second?
It's very wise from Michael. All of this.
If we do cross paths again, can you get this back to me?
Of course.
I wonder what you wrote down.
It better not be an answer to something.
Hi there, Chidi.
Oh, they're frozen.
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great.
Good.
We have like 1 hour to create an entirely new afterlife and also save all of humanity. And we were wondering if you could do your Chidi thing and find us the answer.
It's like he's a superpower.
Eleanor, this kind of thing doesn't have just one answer. There might be 800. There could be 0. Who knows?
Oh, God.
You know, the journey is the destination.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
Hey, Janet, can I have my note, please? I think it might be some of the best writing I've ever done.
Brilliant.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Amazing. That's the end of the episode. That was brilliant. I love this episode.
That was actually,
it was really
good.
It was really
good. It was good to see how he got to, as in how he was as a child, but also going through, like, reliving some of the older memories, seasons, seeing some of the bits that we may not have seen.
Yeah, it took us back through moments that we have seen in previous seasons, but like put us smack bang in the middle of a moment just afterwards or just before, kind of thing. It was amazing to see like his life, the life of Chidi, how he saw it, and how other people saw it
around him.
It's not really like you're seeing it, Chidi. It's actually like this.
It's basically he's spent his entire life trying to define everything into one single answer, and it just doesn't work like that. And the answer that you come up with is not always the right answer.
You can fix any problem by just reading about it, like reading is like like that first relationship he had with, what was her name? Alessandra?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, his first like solution was to grab a book.
Read. It doesn't work like that. You've got to base it on human interaction and human emotion and what you're getting from the other person. You're not going to get that from a book. So
and then we got a latter moment where he was talking to people about it, or they were talking to him about it, and I think at each instance his friend when he was alive, Jason, and Tahani as well. I think there was the whole notion of taking a leap as opposed to trying to read everything you can about it so that you're fully prepared. Sometimes you have to take a leap in life, which is a beautiful message.
Almost like a leap of faith, really, isn't it? It's like you don't know what there is no way of knowing what the outcome is, but you learn through the outcome. That's essentially what it is. But yeah, it was interesting how each person gave their advice to him. But even with Jason, like we've said this a lot, where it's like he comes up with smart things, but it's coupled at the beginning, at the end with stupidity. But like,
no, I know what you mean. It's really wild and zany and crazy stuff, like the context, but the message itself makes a lot of sense. And I think Jason wasn't always like that. Like, that's his growth, I think.
Yeah, I think the first season he was just Jason.
He was literally a Molotov cocktail himself. That's the best way to describe him. And then even at the end, Michael gave him such great advice about soulmates, and advice to Chidi about himself. And then obviously the piece of paper, which is that was heartwarming. That was really, really heartwarming.
I think there's only been like 1 or 2 episodes in this entire series. Like that's where he was going to be rebooted. That was hard to watch. No, not hard to watch, but it actually.
No, I think it was hard to watch because they had been through so much together, and the solution was to sacrifice one of them, which is a bit messed up. Do we feel that now that he wrote a note to himself, he knows what it is, which is there is no one answer, but Eleanor is the answer. Still such an amazing message that he's fixed in a way. Not that he was broken, but he's like, he looks like, together with the 802 iterations and together with the message that he wrote to himself and all of the rest of the stuff, that he's less indecisive Chidi, because now he knows that, you know, these are the different lessons that I have to take away.
Yeah, maybe. I'm doing the Chidi thing in my head now. It's just that, but yeah, no, I think Well, that's my conundrum in life anyway. But no, I think you're right, and I think what he gets from Eleanor in terms of how she makes him feel, he is more decisive. He is a bit more. I find it funny when she told him all of that in a hurry, and he was like, there could be 0 answers, there could be 800 answers, and I bet they're all sitting there like, please don't have a stomachache. Please don't have a stomachache. For a split second, I was like, okay, he's back to indecisive Chidi. How is he supposed to save us in 45 minutes? But he seemed a bit more calmer after reading the notes. He wasn't his usual self. He wasn't less like hyperventilating or
which is around. Such a nice thing to see. Again, this was an amazing episode just on the life and afterlife of Chidi, to get to where he is now off the back of learning lessons from many people that he met. Why did that come off like a fucking eulogy? Jesus. It's a great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.